Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a Aries reading, okay? This is a general timeless reading, so whenever you find this is meant for you. Also, this is for any Aries placements, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Lilith, you name it, okay? Or you could just be curious, there's nothing wrong with that. I am going to be doing my readings a little bit different, Aries, going forward, so I'm going to do a general reading followed up with a love reading, okay? So let me know if you like that additional segment to my video in the comment section below. I am going to meditate with you guys as usual to help us release any negative energy, and also to help us be open to receive any of the messages in this reading, Aries, okay? I do not have my singing bowl here with me today, so I just assume it's not meant for us to play it. So feel free to breathe in and out with me if you're comfortable, okay? Okay, let's get started, Aries. I am going to start trying to shuffle and pull cards on camera because I usually already have them all pulled before I start the video. I'm just struggling with my angle to try to get to see how I can shuffle and have you guys see the cards. So just bear with me, okay? Because I know some people watching may be like, well, why isn't she shuffling on camera and showing and pulling the cards on camera, okay? But I pulled for the love reading already. I have one card out for the general, which is the Four of Cups, okay? I usually look at this card for boredom, but also a need to go toward something else, okay? Just when we feel bored, it's because we're lacking something, okay? So there's a need for something, a void, okay? Or you could be feeling a void as well, too, okay? That could be healthy or unhealthy sometimes, Aries. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, okay? I'm gonna take that card. I'm gonna take it because the King of Swords is pulled out in your love reading on the table, okay? So there's a reason why I'm seeing that. Okay, so we take that one, okay? Ten of Wands came out. Fire energy. Let's see. I feel like I should take one more card and then take an outcome card for you, Aries. Let's see, one more card. We'll take that one. Eight of Cups. I fell out my hand. Eight of Cups. A need to walk away from negativity. There's a lot of walking away from something right now, Aries. That's interesting. I feel like that the King of Swords was in your past reading. I don't remember though, okay? I'll try to link it in case you guys want to check it out. So we'll do one outcome. Okay, that popped out very fast. Eight of Pentacles. This actually came out in your pre-shuffle while I was shuffling before I started the camera. Or hit record, I should say. The Ace of Pentacles came out and I said, oh no. And I just put it back because it was like flipped over in the deck. Interesting. Okay, at the bottom of the deck again is the Star card, Aquarius energy. So wish fulfillment. Dreams are coming true for you, Aries, okay? You're feeling very hopeful as well too. Very hopeful for you. That could be why the Four of Cups are here. You're bored, okay? There could be a need to be grateful, to practice gratitude as well too. I always pick up that energy for that card, okay? But there's a need for balance. If you look at it, there's blue and there's green, so grounding as well too. But then there goes into some purple, red, and a little bit of yellow and green at the bottom if you guys can see it, okay? So you definitely want balance. Joy, happy, abundance, okay? But there's a cup waiting there for you. If you look at it, that cup is kind of projecting. I don't know why I'm using that word, but it is projecting that rainbow of color or that kind of, I guess, a color ray of like chakras. That's beautiful energy though. And there's a hand there as well too, but she's not looking at that cup, okay? So there's a need to look around and see what you have because what you're looking for is already there. You're just missing out on it. Interesting. That's very deep, Aries, to open up with, okay? Queen of Swords, Aquarius energy, okay? Air energy. You could be in your Swords energy. That is also to communicate. So you could be wanting to talk to someone right now. You could feel that they're in their Queen of Swords energy, meaning that if you look very closely, always pay attention to this. There's a cup there, okay, full of water, emotion, but it's under lock and key. Okay, so you could feel like that the person is hiding their emotions from you, or you could be hiding your emotions from that person. This is supposed to be general, but I'm picking up on love. And I keep on saying a lot of my general readings have been focused a lot on love. Okay, and that could be because we're at the top of the year and we're close to Valentine's Day, or that could just be a shift in the the 3D, a shift in the collective altogether. 10 of Wands came out for you. There's a need to walk away. Be careful of your perception of how you see things. You may feel like that the person reminds you of someone from the past. But it could just, or you could feel triggered, but it could just be all an illusion, okay? You're definitely leaving something. I feel like that you're leaving that boredom and being unbalanced, possibly being ungrateful, Aries, okay? You're changing your perception, definitely a change in perception. 8 of Cups, a lot of negative thinking, maybe negative people, unhealthy relationships that you walked away from. You could have had some health issues within yourself or someone in your environment, okay? Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. You definitely want something new, especially in finances. You want to increase in finances, okay? So you could be working on a new business. You could be wanting to apply to a new job. You could have just started a new job as well, too. That's what I'm picking up on. But you're definitely manifesting something new in finances, okay? It could be to go towards someone for some reason. I don't that's interesting that you're manifesting finances to go towards someone. You maybe could feel that you don't have enough, or you're in a state of lack and you need to have more in order to be abundant with this person. But that could be where that change in your mindset, in your perception, okay, because that person may not necessarily need what you think that they need, okay? They could possibly just need love and emotion. Interesting energy. But you want to give something to someone, because if you look at this card, it's their hand, they're holding that pentacle, and it's growing because they're manifesting. So something is definitely growing inside of you, or growing with someone else, someone in your environment. This could be love, it could be work, it could be family, friends, okay, because this is Pentacles. But it's very grounding energy for you. It's going to bring a lot of balance to you and the other people or other person involved, okay? But you definitely want to gift something to someone, or someone wants to give that to you. It could be possibly mutual energy as well. Okay, but it is going to pan out. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, like I said, we have the Star, number 17, Aquarius energy, 8 of Pentacles. I think this came out in Cancer. Putting in the hard work. High Priestess, follow your intuition, Pisces energy, okay? Number 2, so it could be you and another person that we're talking about here, okay? But follow your intuition. It will guide you. Follow your heart. Everything you know is within you right now, Aries. 3 of Pentacles, you want to work with somebody, okay? You definitely want a partnership. That's what I was picking up on. Definitely want a partnership. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. I'm going to end it right there for the general reading, okay? Because I feel like that we got whatever we needed to hear in those cards, okay? So moving on to the love reading. I feel like I'm too far. I pulled my chair away, Aries, to try to see if I could show the cards from the table view, but it's an awkward thing. So if I got really close or you hear too much noise, I'm sorry. So for the love reading, did I shift these when I moved these? I certainly did. Okay. So for the love reading, we have, what did I just do here? Okay, there we go. So who are you drawing in, or who are you calling, I should say? King of Swords. Interesting energy, very powerful energy for you, Aries, but that makes sense because you guys are the Emperor. Okay. An Emperor is ruler of many nations, okay? So you have a lot of influence over people. You have a lot of power that you wield, okay? So you want someone that is similar to that energy, okay? You could be involved with the air sign or be thinking of an air sign, because we have I'm feeling the air energy, especially with the Queen and King of Swords, okay? So when I was shuffling in this, and this was at the bottom of the deck, I took it because you had the Queen of Swords in your general one, okay? So there is a counterpart or a divine counterpart. You could feel that this is someone that's sent for you, or the other person could feel that way, or it could be mutual, okay? Maybe you guys are getting signs, okay? But that energy is in the general and the love reading, and there's a reason for that, okay? Use your wisdom, okay? Because we have an owl there. We have an owl, a bat, a crow. Crows are always very transforming to me, okay? That's that. It's a need to talk again, Aries, with the Swords energy here, okay? You want to be very logic and grounded about the approach, okay? Or since this is what you're calling in, this could be how the person is feeling, Aries, okay? So they're kind of just taking their sweet time, okay? And that could not be the pace that you're hoping to work at, Aries, okay? Similar energy from the past readings. Definitely go check them out, okay? But a very grounded person, very practical, very logical, very wise, very patient, very domineering as well too, okay? So this is going to be a very strong bond that you have with this person, a very strong love interest, man or woman, okay? Seven of Cups, how you perceive the things. You need to make a decision or a lot of choices, okay? You could possibly have some fear with that snake being there. Usually I read that as the person, you could think that the person is a snake, or it's going to have a negative outcome, or won't go as you hoped it would, because I don't know if anything's a negative outcome, to be honest with you. But I feel like that the snake represents your fear, okay? So you could feel like that the person may not reciprocate your feelings and your emotions, so that's making you a little nervous, okay? He's biting his fingers, and it's causing you to kind of move a little bit slower too. So it's like you guys are moving at the same pace, probably kind of mirroring each other. That's interesting. There's a bat wing there too. I don't know what that means. I'm not really familiar with what bats symbolize, but I would definitely look that up. That might be important to someone. There's a ladder there too. I've never noticed that before in this picture. You see it? A fear of heights. I don't know why I thought that, but there's something that you need to overcome. Or maybe that's a ladder leading up to like the heavens. So maybe you need to go within and pray about it, meditate on it, speak to God, calling your higher self to make a choice. Because it seems like you're a little bit at a standstill right now, Aries, of what you should do. You're looking for signs from the other person, but they're not giving you any signs, because the person is in this King of Swords energy. So they're just kind of like, I don't want to say blank face, but very stoic. If you look at his face, very stoic. So they're not saying anything, because I feel like that they're planning as well too, like you are. So you guys are definitely mirroring each other, okay? When we meditate and pray, we get the answers that we need, okay? You just have to do what you feel called to do, okay? You could feel that the other person has choices too. You could have been cheated on in the past, or you feel like the person is going to cheat on you. That's heavy energy though. That's heavy energy. And what's looking at me directly at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. So that's holding on to the past, okay? But there's a need for you to sail away. But as you're sailing away, you continue to look back. Okay, so if that's something that happened in the past, you can't really focus on that and expect that to happen in the present or in the future, Aries. Okay, so be careful of the thought processes that you're having. It may need to be some healing or some things that you need to let go in order to move forward. Okay, in your emotional blockage, Aries, we have the Two of Wands, which just came out in the Cancer reading. I feel like it's that past, present, and future energy. And when I say that, I mean this is the past and this is the future. She's leaning on the future. She wants to move towards something or someone. In my head, it pops someone. There's also a globe there. So that could be meaning travel. And it's also like a little car or like a little buggy bus, if you can see it, with like a surfboard, I think. Hopefully you guys can see that. if it's focusing. But you want to move towards someone. They could be at a distance, but I don't feel like that they are that far away, Aries. I feel like that's just saying that you want to move towards them. But that's your blockage. So that means that you're not doing it. That's kind of how I'm translating it. You're not doing, you're just kind of just sitting there. It's that Seven of Cups energy that we just talked about before. So your blockage is definitely to make a decision, but you're not making it. But you know that you need to move forward, though. You definitely know it. Now, that could be subconsciously or conscious, or like, I don't want to say conscious because that might be confusing, but in your waking life or in your subconscious life, okay? But I think you should pay attention to your dreams and the signs that you're getting, because they're trying to tell you what you're supposed to do. I don't think you're listening to it, or you may not be recognizing it, okay? So just pay attention to that. How the person perceives you as the devil. This came out in another reading and I had different energy for you. I feel like that you feel that the feelings are not mutual, but they are. I feel like that the person is equally obsessed with you as you are with them, Aries, okay? And I know people may view that as not being so much of a healthy thing, but we're human and this is the 3D, so we'll still have those emotions whether we like it or not. And it's just about balancing the shadow energy that lies within us, Aries. So light and darkness, duality. The person could feel that you have control over them. That's interesting, because I'm not picking up any energy in your reading or in the general or the love that you're controlling over this person. It just could be because they're so enthralled by you. I'm not even sure what enthralled means, you guys. That might sound crazy, but that's just the word that I picked up in my head, that they're enthralled by you. So something excites them, and something is ignited in them, Aries, when they come into contact with you. I feel like this is somebody you've already met before, or if not, this is somebody that you'll meet in the future. Interesting. But they definitely feel drawn to you. Definitely. They're very heavily focused on you. They could be, I'm feeling codependency, but when I'm thinking of it and how I'm processing in my head is that they're codependent on how you act and your response to things. So that's that mirroring again. So you guys are looking from signs from each other, but the universe and God and your higher self is giving you guys signs, but you guys are not paying attention to it, okay? But I have a strong feeling that you guys soon will see the signs and pay attention, and you guys will move forward, okay? If this hasn't came in, Aries, just be a little bit patient. It's coming in for you. Everything's happening in divine timing, okay? I'm going to pull one advice card for you, okay? It depends on how it resonates for you. It could be a lesson or an advice. That's a lot of cards. I'm gonna put them back and keep shuffling. Just one card for Aries. One card, please. Okay. Okay, maybe you already learned your lesson, Aries, okay? Maybe you don't need any advice. Maybe that's what this is saying, okay? I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna take these two. Okay, so we have coming in gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Okay, so we talked about that with the Four of Cups. Possibly there was a need for gratitude. Okay, so there's something that is in your presence that you're missing, Aries. You're missing, and there's a sign that you need to be grateful for. But the thing is, I don't think that you see it. In like the Four of Pentacles card, if I can find it, there's a cup there, but she's looking off into the opposite direction. So I think that you're missing it, okay? So that's you. Just be aware of your surroundings and who you come into contact in the next few days or a few weeks, okay? Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Exactly. So if the person brings you joy, or if the new job or the new business idea or whatever you're working on, if it's putting work into yourself, if that's making you happy, keep doing it, okay? Be aware of your emotions and how you feel after you get done doing something, or you finish a project, or after you have a conversation with someone, okay? That could go in the opposite direction too. If you have very negative emotion, a lot of sadness, a lot of turmoil after you finish conversations with people, or after you finish something, be mindful of that, Aries, okay? Very intriguing reading, very deep, very, very deep. There's a strong need to go within and meditate, though, to get the answers, okay? You're looking for them, but they're right in front of you, though. All the answers you need are right in front of you. Maybe that's what I'll title the reading, okay? If this resonated with you, please, if you feel comfortable, share with me in the comment section, okay? I love reading you guys' comments. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all the support that I get from you guys. And if you have not heard this today, Aries, you are loved and you are cherished, okay? Until next time, my loves, bye-bye.